Miss Mayra from the Ventura County Mobile Library here today with a boat sinking challenge today. So after reading, what did we read today? We read The Three Little Fish and the Big Back Shark by King Geist, and Julia Gorton is the illustrator. And I read this story and at the end, the one house that is the strongest and the sturdiest is the boat, the ship that sank at the bottom of the ocean, and that was her name was Kim, the little fish, the little sister's house, and that was the most durable and the one that the shark could not take down. So I thought, let's make a boat challenge. How many pennies does it take to sink your boat? And that it's a challenge that has two parts. The first one will be designing your boat and making your boat, and the second one will be where we test out and see how many pennies does it take to sink your boat. So the things you would need for this challenge, the first thing is, all you need is a piece of foil paper. I made a square because I'm kind of obsessed with origami right now, and so we will be making our origami boat for my design. But you are more than welcome to research and make your own boat and creation. You will also need pennies. This is for our second phase to test out the weight, and you will also need some kind of plastic recipient. I didn't have a plastic one, but I had a glass one. Be careful, you need your grown-ups for if you're having glass. But if you have plastic, as long as you can see when the boat goes in, that should work. Water, of course. We might do the second part of the testing outside, but right now we're gonna work on making our model. And you also, for the testing part, you might want to add some sort of stopwatch. Most phones nowadays have some sort of stopwatch. If not, you can always just do the good old counting. That works as well. Okay, are you guys ready? Perfect. So the second part, we're going to make our origami boat. And for that, you won't be seeing me much because I want to focus on showing you how to do the boat. And that will be focused on that, just like we did for the zip line. Perfect. See you in a bit. Okay, friends, here we are. We're here ready to build our boat out of foil paper with origami. So first step is you want to fold, and you can see that I kind of already had started, but I had to come back a little bit. Sorry about that. You want to fold in half. And differently than with our previous zip line box we made, I made it with stock paper, so it was really hard to fold. With this, you have to be super gentle because the foil paper is so very thin, so you don't want to rip it, so you have to be extra gentle, okay? But firm at the same time. Sort of like parenting. I'm kidding. So here we go. There it is. We fold it in half. The next step is we will open it up again. So let's open it up like so. There we are. And now you want to grab one of your ends and you want to fold halfway up to the middle line. And again, you want to be gentle with the foil paper, otherwise it can rip and then you have to start all over again. Okay, so we did it for that side. You see that? Perfect. Now let's try it on the other side. You can see I'm being very gentle because I don't want to restart again. Oh, and then some of the edge, like to get the line right there, it can be tricky. But if you go with your finger inside, you can fix it. So like so, there we go. Okay, so there, we have our first one. Okay, and now that you have something like this, you are going to see the opening is right here. So it's kind of like boards now, see? So, but you want to leave it right there. Where you have the opening, you want to fold. You want to fold careful again. Gentle, gentle. See, like mine's making me be super careful. I'm going to line up the two end lines, and I'm going to gently go to the top. See what I'm doing? Like that. It's not like a perfect lining, but that's okay. There we go. There, it's halfway now. See? There we go. Now that we have that, let's go to the next step. Okay, once where we left off, if you're there now, sort of reminds me of an accordion if you look at it this way, right? But now we are going to open like this one side, stretch it out, and now we have to make corners. So we have to make a triangle at the end. You know what, I'm gonna start on this side because there's only one of them, so it'll probably be simpler to start this way. We want to make a triangle and fold right there. See, and now we want to take the other side, but remember the other side is going to be thick because we have much more layers in there. So I will line it up, and then I'll gently fold right there, like so. Guess what? Do we have to do it to the other side? Of course, we have to do it to the other side. So let's try the other side. Grab the corner, bring it to the line, line it up, and gently tap, tap, tap. Once it looks like it's good, then you can firmly go back. That worked. Okay, now let's try the other side with the many layers. So this one's a bit more challenging. So we line it up, tap, 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 and then you just go over with your finger, like so. Perfect. And now, I believe we fold inside. Do you see that? We just fold inside like that. And we get this shape. Do you know what this shape is called? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Okay, so what I was getting at, it's a trapezoid, right? It has 4 sides. And that's what it should look like. Now, once you have this trapezoid looking like shape, we are not going to go through the, see how some sides it's kind of loose and open right there? No, we're not going to use that side. We are going to this kind of closed side right here. See how it has this lid? Okay, perfect. So you're going to try to open that up. And it kind of looks like a boat already, but we have a couple more steps to do, okay? So you're going to try to gently open up. And then this kind of automatically is going in. You see that? You want to take advantage of that, and you want to line this corner right here with the line that's inside in the middle. So I'm going to line it up, and I am going to gently tap, tap, tap. Oh, this one's harder because, of course, there's more layers. So tap, 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 and then we just run our finger and make it sturdier that way. Perfect. Okay, so what's the next step? We do the same to the other side. Careful, careful. You want to line up again. You want to line up this to the line in the middle. And you got to be careful, careful, friends. Careful, careful. Ooh, yeah. It's a little bit harder with the foil paper for sure. Okay, there. So now we have it looking like a, what kind of a shape? Do you remember? Let's see how many sides does this have. 1, wait, let's start this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 2, 4, 6. Yes, 6. Sorry, I doubled that myself. So there we go. So what is the shape with 6 sides called? Do you remember? All right, friends. So it's a hexagon. It has 6 sides, but now we gotta make it not look like this hexagon. It's gonna look like some weird octagon. I think octagon is with 8 sides. So it's a little teeny tiny sides. What we're gonna do is we're going to get rid of this little edge right here, and we're gonna turn it into a straight, little teeny tiny straight line on both sides. Okay, so bear with me. This part is kind of hard to see and explain. You just grab, like, I lift it a little bit like so, see, and it pops up like a little pyramid, like a little triangle, and then you flatten it out right there. I think it's supposed to be tinier than that, but I had to show you. So my triangle, my angle here is not that great, but we're gonna do the same with it. We're gonna lift it up, look like a little triangle, and then I'm gonna flatten it out. There we go. Okay, oh, I think that was a little bigger than I wanted, but let's see what comes out of it. Okay, there we go. So it does not look like a hexagon or exactly like an octagon either, but that's what it looks like. So now we're gonna open it up and it'll be ready, almost. We could kind of shape it up, because it will come out like super flat. So you have to work on your sides, friends. There we go. Now it's starting to look like a boat. And now you just kind of shape, and it looks like a little rectangle. See, it has a rectangle as a base right there. So that will carry our pennies. Hopefully lots of pennies before it can sink. And you just shape it up and make it look like a boat. And there we are, friends. There is our boat. Are you ready to go test it out? I am ready. So I will see you in a bit when we are ready to test out. Go get your water, your container, your timer, and your pennies. And we'll see you in a bit. Hi friends, so we are outside with our boat ready to test out. So the first thing I'm going to do, was come outside because I didn't want to do this inside just in case. Not that you really could make a mess, but still. So I have my water here. I'm gonna put my water in there. I'm gonna fill it up pretty good. And then once we're ready to test it out, I will probably move the camera a little closer so that you'll be able to see. Let's put some more. Some more. All the way. Why not? There we go. I think that should be enough. Okay, so I have my boat ready to go. I have my pennies right here, and I have my timer ready to go. Okay, so now I will place my boat here. And give me a second. Ooh, it wants to fly away. It is windy out here. So I'm gonna move the camera a little closer so that you'll be able to tell when we put the pennies in there and when it sinks. What I really want you, I'm gonna focus like in this area so that you're able to see when it sinks, okay? All right. Okay, friends, so there's our boat. I hope you can see the water. You can see things. So now I am going to start pretty mellow. I want to get to, my challenge for me is I want to have 25 pennies in my boat, and I want those 25 pennies to stay for at least 10 seconds. I don't know if you can see my timer. It's probably dark, but anyways, I'll show you. I will set it, but let's start slow. Let's start with 5, okay? You want to count with me? Let's start. Ready? We're gonna put 5 first. Let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pennies. And let's, that's actually pretty good. I don't even know if I want to test that because that seems like it's floating just fine. I think we will count the 10 seconds later. Should we add? We had 5. Should we add 5 more? Let's add double. What would that make it? Do you know? 10. That's right. So we have 5. Let's keep counting. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That still looks good. Should we time it? I think let me move it this way. I think it's fine. It's not sinking at all, so I don't want to time yet. Let's try. Should we go wild and try double that? So if we have 10 in there, what's double that? Do you know? So we have 10 plus 10 would be 20. So let's count it off. So we have 10 in there. Ready? I'm kind of scared, but let's try it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Uh-oh. 20. Oh, is it sinking yet? No, it's still floating. Pretty good. All right. Let's try. Am I almost to my goal? Well, that's 20, and that still looks good. It's floating just fine. Let's try the 5, okay? That my challenge, remember, was having 25 pennies in my bowl and for it to float at least 10 seconds. So let's try. 1, 2, 3. How many more do we need? We have 20. We want 25. Yes, 5 more. Let's count. Ready? Whoa. Nope. That one's... Things like this happens when you're testing. Let's try it out. Let me get a dry one. I don't want to do the wet one. Okay, ready? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And I think now it's pretty good. It hasn't sunk. But let's see if it's going to stay the 10 seconds. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it! We did it. Very good. So now, oops, sorry, I did not restart that thing. Okay, so now I already have 25. Now my second challenge is how many pennies does it take to sink my boat? I wonder if I have enough. So are you ready? This is my favorite part because I'm going to fill it up with pennies until it sinks. So let's see. We have 25. Let me add 5 more. What's 25 and 5? Did you say 30? Yes, 30. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Nope, still floating. I mean, it's going down a little bit, but it's not like sunk yet. 25. No, we have 35, we said, right? 35. No, yes, 30. We have 30. Sorry, friends. I might have to go around and get more pennies, friends. We might not have enough. Okay, so we have 30. Ready? Let's keep adding. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh, I need to go get more pennies. I will be right back. Okay, I went to grab more pennies. We were at 39 and I noticed that it was at the corner. So let's try to move it to the middle. Okay, so we were at 39. Ready? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and it sunk. Did you see that? So it took 44 pennies to sink my boat, friends. I wonder how many it will take to sink yours. So please, friends, if you end up trying out this challenge, it's so much fun. If you do try it out, you can share pictures on our Instagram, Ventura County Library Instagram, and you can use the hashtag, for now you can use the hashtag VCLKids, and we will very much enjoy to see your own STEM challenges at home there. So see you then. Thank you so much for your time. See you next time.